Okay, welcome to today's lesson on the Constitutional Convention and also the start of federalism, where we look at the beginning of how our government has power divided amongst lots of different groups. So, recapping some things we discussed last week here. The Constitutional Convention was held, and it had some very, very important attendees. Benjamin Franklin was the oldest delegate at 81 years old. He was very experienced in government theory and human nature. In other words, think of it this way: he's a very experienced guy. He has a lot of practice in dealing with governments, in dealing with government leaders. If you look back in time, we've discussed him in two separate locations, having done things that are very, very significant. The first being with the French and Indian War. He was an ambassador, and he was really trying to unite the colonies. If you remember the Albany Plan of Union and his join or die snake political cartoon that's very, very famous. And then again during the Revolutionary War, he was an ambassador to France and helped to get the French on the side of the colonists in the war, which ultimately helped them to win. The thing about him that's so significant is that he has this experience, and it helps him to really be able to gauge human nature and how things will work in reality. It's this idea of practice versus reality. So understanding how humans work is very, very important. That's what he was very good at. George Washington, a second member, he was the leader. Basically, as soon as he arrived, everybody looked up to George Washington quite a bit. You could say his military might and leadership was very, very significant in this, but there are other things as well to consider.